Yeah, we're absolutely delighted to have Stephanie Land with us. She has a very important story, one of an individual that's a single mom working and trying to leave a domestic violence situation. In our Omaha Council Bluffs Metro, that's not a unique story. In fact, 7 out of 10 people in our community that are living in poverty have at least one person that's working. And given the current economic factors that are challenging our community, more and more families are struggling.
We assume that when people are working, then everything else falls into place. And we heard from Stephanie Land tonight, that is not the case. Is that, yeah, there may be assistance and opportunities that they get from the federal government, even though she was working full-time, or 25 hours, or 35, or overtime, but there are still needs that they have, whether it be housing, or food, or security, or just her focus on being able to get to work. Those are the important things that I think are really important for us to consider and think about.
When someone needs help, it's sometimes hard to ask, and I think being mindful of that and recognizing that part of the role of the United Way is to make sure that we're available when people need us, that we're there as individuals to help mentor, to support and guide is critical, because again, it's very difficult at times to raise your hand and say, I need help, and that's really one of the key roles the United Way offers with its 211 support and the other things it does in our community.
It's not who you think it would be. There are far more people that have never reached out for 211 services than ever before. You know, the average person has $400 in their savings account, or they're one car repair away from not being able to pay rent.
What makes Omaha special is that people really do step forward when people need help.
Inspirational to listen to Stephanie Land speak about her personal journey, and then how it relates to the different needs that we have inside of the community in the Omaha area. So the importance around just having housing, and just the basic needs around having housing could help stimulate other good things that could happen.
I work in pediatric nonprofit healthcare, and for me, people in need, you can't tell by looking at them. It could be your neighbor, it could be the person that you work with, and I think it's really important for us to have that lens that people look just like us. They look like us, they look like your neighbor, and so I think that empathy and compassion to the people that are in our community and us giving back and doing the best thing for everyone who lives here is really important.
It's good to hear from someone outside of the community and their journey and their path, and how community came together to help her and her family. United Way is that one organization that really touches almost the entire breadth of the entire community. We're so fortunate here in Omaha to have United Way of the Midlands, not just a local leader, but a regional, statewide, and even national leader, making an impact in the community wherever the community needs it to be.
We're really excited about this year is that 3 of our amazing partners came together to help us with campaign this year. This year, Tim and Terry Burke are leading the charge, and OPPD, Tenasca, and Valmont came together to cover all of the campaign expenses, including this beautiful night. So it allows us to make sure that the dollars that people donate get out to the community.
Thank you for your amazing kindness and for letting us be a steward of your kindness.
So we're excited to have Stephanie here to share her story and help us better understand how we can address those challenges for families right here in the Metro.